Right, what's going on, everyone? This is Entertainment on Versailles Tiger 01. I'm here to give you my thoughts on the the second test between Bangladesh and New Zealand, where Bangladesh's humiliation finally ended because the series ended, not because they played good or something, because the series ended because there was no more chances left for Bangladesh to get humiliated, at least on this tour, because the tour is over. With one more day of cricket left, which was not required. Okay. Um. First of all, Bangladesh have been completely exposed. Exposed, as in exposed, bending over, grabbing the ankle. No, no, bending over, ass up in the air, spreading the butt cheeks. Okay, butt naked, exposed. Right out in the middle, right out in the middle of the street, right out in the middle of the street, in the most traffic filled intersection of the busiest part of town, in the height of peak hour, exposed. Okay. Because I mean, listen, I've heard this for the umpteenth time. Atar Ali Khan and the commentator saying that, well, there are a lot of positives to take from this tour. I think Shakib batted really well. I think the pace bowlers did very good. Like, and it is definitely something to look forward to. I've heard this for the umpteenth time. They say this when basically they want to sugarcoat how bad a team is playing. And to be honest, yeah, there are some positives. Taskin Ahmed actually bowled pretty well, considering this is just his second test. Kamrul Islam Rabbi is basically showing like he has something, but once again, it's being shown that why we are let's basically say how much of a weakness we have in our lineup, especially in tests. Especially in tests. Look, to be honest, this series, had I not been a Bangladesh cricket fan and had Bangladesh played better, and maybe have won this match, I would have said this series is a classic test match series. Classic. Classic as in, this is for men. You had people getting hurt. You had the big run, the big innings. You had a batsman with a hairline fracture, face ball after ball after ball of short pitch deliveries. You had even blood. You had people bleeding in this test series. I mean, the intensity level was way up there, especially like people with people like Neil Wagner and all that. The intensity level way up there, way up there. But the performance from Bangladesh, holy shit, man. Especially in the second innings of all these matches. The first test match is somewhat understandable, but the second test match is absolutely flabbergasting. When you have Taskin Ahmed and Kamrul Islam provide the largest partnership of the innings, and you've had a day of rain, and the match ended on day 4, that tells you, like, a match essentially ended in 3 days of full cricket. Okay, that tells you this Bangladesh team is exposed. Worse than, I don't know. Is exposed worse than Bill Cosby, man. It's exposed. Holy shit, man. I have, look, Atar Ali Khan, and I feel bad for the dude because you could hear it in his voice. He wants to be proud of his team. And he doesn't want it to be that fake accolades and all that bullshit. He wants to be proud of his team. He wants to, have his head raised high. And he wants to be not that awkward voice, trying to defend bullshit performance in the commentary box. He wants to talk about his team in a positive light, but he can't do that. In the end, he said, I rest my case. I mean, even in the ODI series, you had Asad Ali Khan say, you know what, I was so flabbergasted by this performance, I had to go take a drive. Just to calm myself down. As a former cricketer himself, you could sort of relate what he's going through. And yeah, there were unbelievably a high number of drop catches. I don't know why. I don't know who's the fielding coach, but that guy needs to be sanctioned. And like I said, you know what? Here's an idea to the BCB. Since Bangladesh, are so gung ho. No, BCCI. Sorry. Since Bangladesh are so gung ho, all guns blazing, looking forward to getting humiliated by an Indian team who are looking to be, at least in recent form, indestructible at home, at least in tests. Okay, you know what? Make that a 3-day match. Trust me, it will give your players more time to just in a busy schedule. India have a very busy schedule. It will give the Indian players more time to recuperate, because at a time like this, every day is priceless. Every day of recuperation is priceless. Guys, just make it a 3-day match. It will not only save them the time, it will save me the time as well, because I'm just covering this match on the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Okay, if they just make it a 3-day match, because guys, just let's be honest, India will bat first. They will put up a total of 500 or some in the first day, and they'll bowl Bangladesh out twice within maximum. The third day is just in case Bangladesh, someone decides to get a 50 in Bangladesh, from the Bangladesh lineup. Yeah, then the last 2 wickets might fall on the morning of the third day of the Bangladesh second innings. This is how little confidence I have in this Bangladesh team right now. And as for look, I would like to say that Bangladesh, things will improve by things. I would like to think that things will improve, with more exposure, because at least Samin Bal has indicated that for the next 2 years they have a lot of this year and the next year they have a lot of home and away games scheduled. I would like to say with foreign experience they will improve, but I want to see that. I want to see signs of that. Had Bangladesh actually put up a fight on the second day, even if they have lost, had Bangladesh actually put up a fight on the second test in the second innings, I would have said that. But no, I'm not. I'm still reserving that. That notion until I see something good. As for the India test, guys, there is no doubt Bangladesh will lose. No, not a draw. We'll lose. Even if you have 4 days of play, we'll lose. 5 days definitely will lose. 4 days we'll lose. The question is, by an innings or not by an innings? That's the question. Alright, I'm looking forward to comments and suggestions. And this upside down symbol will remain upside down until I see some promise out of Bangladesh. It's MC Tamon on Veer side signing out. If you haven't already, do like this channel, do subscribe to this channel for more videos, and follow me on Twitter at Antiger01.